Everybody, before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick overview of what's transpiring. First, we've got XRP just about the 68-cent level at the 0.6794 level. A few things we need to go over today is we'll go over the XRP, the likelihood of us moving up not just to 75 cents, but ultimately pushing that 85-cent threshold that started in January of 2018. So about a 6-year pattern formation now. But we'll also take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart as it's finally started to reverse down. It possibly could have topped. And now if it is coming down, this could be a mini alt season here. If this continues on, we need to get the validation and the continuation move down. But if this happens, we very well could be going into a mini alt season here. Now you have to have the condition that the Bitcoin dominance is actually falling down. And we'll take a look at what that means for Bitcoin and also XRP. I'm going to stick to that for this morning's update. So please make sure to hit that like button as it will greatly help push us through the analytics, help the algorithm reach this community so more people can find us. And I think we do a beautiful job here. We have beautiful people and we are very, very helpful. We don't play the victim, we play the winner. And if it's your first time here, rest assured that I don't do any paid promotions, advertisements, or sponsorships of any kind. I don't charge for any of my content. You can always pay it forward by joining Tom's Army or sending a YouTube super chat, but it's not necessary to get any of my information. And I show all of my investments while I'm doing it so that you can join me. I was doing Winning Wednesdays and FOMO Fridays prior to the run-up a couple months ago. So we have a beautiful portfolio built with ISO, Internet of Things tokens and such. Also pay attention to precious metals, but this weekend I'm not going to talk the market report until we get back to Monday morning. Or should I say Monday around noon. So please make sure to hit that like button. We're going to go over everything I just talked about and I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 10:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Saturday, December 9th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see, XRP is just over 68 cents, up 1.14%. I appreciate everybody who joined into the live last night. I only was on for about 10 minutes, but we went over the charts in a beautiful way, showed XRP, showed how we were pushing that 70-cent mark, and we ended up breaching 70 cents briefly, just briefly. We went up to that 7005. So that's now your next pivot point here if we're going to make our way on to 75 cents. So we've now put in a nice resistance here. And one of two things can happen. One, it can hold the 20-day and the 2-hour. And we could just have like kind of like a Dragonfly Doji form. Right now it's a little bearish. But it could do something like this and then bounce out and then get up. Or it uses this as resistance, comes back down, retests this at 65. I know it would be a pain in the ass, but we haven't retested that broken structure yet on the breakout, and then it could continue out. Anything short of that, let's just say you do something like this, that would be your breakout confirmation or breakdown validation if it were to do something like that. The rounding in the bottom is nowhere near done, it doesn't look like. Bitcoin dominance is also breaking down, which means we could be starting a mini alt season here with how much Bitcoin had run up. But I'm not going to lie to anybody. We have a long leg doji in the 4-hourly, which means it could possibly get a little bit frisky here in the next 4-hour candle and maybe the next 2 to come. We could possibly rotate back down and try to confirm 65 cents. We like to confirm these pattern breakouts. So we broke the rising channel. Last time we tried to come down, got rejected and came right back through. Came up a second time. Ready? One time through. Rejected, second time through, rejected, third time through, can we get support now at 65? So if you're asking me, I think we're very bullish right now with what we're looking like, but that 4-hourly is a little bit like, uh-oh. Is this where we start to have a correction now, even though it's a thinly traded weekend? Would I be surprised? I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprises me, and you have to take the patterns as they come. But I definitely would say, hey, if we need to, we'll validate it around 65 cents, 655, somewhere around there to validate this pattern structure. Me personally, I'd like to see this daily just continue on, have a hold over 675 and start the next candle out hot. But right now you can see we've clearly reversed back down for the short term, but we can reverse back up here very quickly. We're on a nice inverted hammer, it looks like, again, for Bitcoin. For XRP, and you see the last several days, no bottom side pressure, and this would just be another explosive move to the top side on tomorrow's candle. Remember, we've got a weekly candle close tomorrow as well, and it's nothing more than a squeeze candle, except if this weekly ends and you're up over the 65 cent mark, you're going to squeeze back to the top side. The higher up towards that 70 cent mark, the better, because that's where it showed us our wick, and we do not want to come down in the next 24, actually about 35 hours until the close. You don't want to come back down and break that 65 cents. That should be your line in the sand right now. Even if XRP comes back down, do not give that 65 cents up. Anything short of that, and we use that as a new support, and we go buy level. So what we want to see now is Bitcoin or XRP break 70 cents, that new swing high on this current rotation on this daily candle in the last couple days. And then if we can break that, we got to go to the formation high at 75 cents before the break back down. So that's what we'd be looking at, and then we can start swinging back up to actually the pattern formation, which could bring you all the way back up to 85 cents, and then ultimately on some of the wicks it went all the way up to around 94 cents. So right now I'm looking at the shorter time frame, but being optimistic that we will continue this rotation, and at least, even if we're going to get rejection, finish this move up to around 85 cents from a pattern that started in January 2018. And then if it needs to break down, we can confirm it properly. Other than that, XRP market cap up 609 million, or 1.69% to 36.761 billion. Our next optical would be to come up to 38.9 billion. We came up pretty close, but like we said, once we come up to that 38.9, it should be 75 cents. And as we've seen, XRP already at 70 cents on the initial push up. So I think 75 cents is definitely a logical expectation here. If we come back to that rising channel resistance, we break out of it, that push to 85 cents would put XRP's market cap around 44 billion in my opinion. So that's where we're hunting, is to try to hit 44 billion. I'm going to end with Bitcoin and the Bitcoin dominance chart, and then I'm going to release this so everybody can see. Bitcoin remains on top of 42,600 level, that 660 level. It's trying to bounce out again. We've got a little flat here. No downward pressure, though, to speak of here in the last, I don't even know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 9 days here, no downside pressure. If we continue on and we do use that 42,663, next pivot point's 47,000, to see if this pattern will continue and play true all the way to 52, or if the smaller part of the broadening wedge played out and it was only going up to 47. That's what our next thing on tap is here. And then with the Bitcoin dominance, one reason to be excited, if you're looking for a little bit of an alt run, you can't get excited yet. Bitcoin's rotated down a little bit. Now you need it to come all the way down here and lose 52.48%. Otherwise, this could be a natural consolidation for one more leg up to 57%. So we're looking for a rotation back down for the Bitcoin dominance. That doesn't mean Bitcoin's falling. That just means altcoins are pumping faster. So that's what I've seen this morning, and that's what I'm feeling. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this morning update, please make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing and joining the more than 19,300 plus subscribers. If you're looking to trade XRP or your favorite crypto, video description below. And then if you want to send personal support, you can always send a YouTube super chat or join Tom's Army. Have a blessed morning. Take care of each other, and I'll be back shortly.